Hey collective, what's happening? I wanted to pop on here because I don't think I recorded a That Wants to Stay Out, Ace of Cups. I just heard a new home. Moving to a new home. Do you know what else I just got, which I have never got from this card? I also just got, oh man, it just left my brain as soon as I said it. Hold on. Someone being very homesick for you. You feel like home to someone, and they're showing me like how this eye is here and how this water is falling, but they're saying this is like this person's eye and this is the tears falling regarding some type of new beginning. There's a home situation needing balance. Finding out the truth will hurt, but it will set you free. So they want to point out that it's like Source wants to point out that you've made progress and you're not really seeing it because it's not fully manifested yet. But they're saying like you treat something like you're heartbroken over it energetically, but really you're just heart bent. If you're not really, your heart's not really broken over it. It's heart bent. Oh, interesting. I just got, and you know what? This came out the other day because I did a drawing of a baby's hand holding a flower, and now they're coming back to something about somebody finding out that they're expecting. Okay. So these cards are, I forget what they're called, something sassy cards. It came from a subscriber, so I'm going to use them. That wants to stay out. Yes, retrograde is real. No, it's not responsible for all of your BS. Somebody needed to hear that. And we have the universe is not Amazon Prime. Don't confuse chaos with adventure. And trust your gut unless it's telling you to text them. You're wanting the universe to deliver something to you, but you know what it's giving me? Just look at the imagery on and the difference in the cards. Now these are sassy cards. They're meant to be a little crass, but do you see how this card looks like really kind of soft and angelic, and the eye is just pure? And then you go into this, and then you see the look on her face, like, ah. And then you see the look on his face, and then you see the look on that face, panic. And then the look on this face. It's like you're wanting this to come in, but all of this energy is what needs to be worked through. This is, I've never heard it put this way, but I'm going to say it because I honestly, I don't know. You do confuse adventure with chaos because you're so used to living with chaotic situations that's like, to you, adventure, that is your norm for adventure. And Source is trying to pull you away from that and open up new avenues of adventure for you. And it's coming across as kind of plain and boring to you. It's not coming across as something that you find like fulfilling. They're saying just give it time. You haven't really scratched the surface of whatever it is yet. You've just got to give it some more time. It's almost like you're giving up on something before you really begin. And that one thing that you're giving up on before you really begin is the one thing that's going to help you get into some new home situation. There's something important here about somebody not being able to find balance within a home life. And it's consistent, it's constant, and it's something about over delegating or not delegating enough tasks, like overextending yourself and not delegating enough tasks. That's what I meant to say. But it's also about you not feeling the freedom in an environment. Something about it's like choices are not, you don't feel like the choices are really yours wherever you are. You don't feel like you're free to make all your own choices. You feel like you have to constantly like live under the thumb of someone or some circumstance or something. And it's getting to you. It's really eating at your heart. And it gets you frustrated. Yeah, it makes you very frustrated when you don't receive something that the universe said they were going to deliver. Like you expected something and it's not happening in the time frame that you believe you need it. And the source is saying it's not happening yet because this energy, you need to be in this. And if you notice, all of those faces that I showed you here, what did I say in the beginning? It looks like a big eye with tears coming down. And that's what they want you to focus on. Like all of the looks on their faces, all of the looks on those faces, it could be healed with some tears. Tears are like orgasms for the soul. Okay? They are. Do they feel good? Not in the moment. But you know what's interesting? I have cried where source has like stepped into my body and helped me cry something out. And it does not hurt at all. It's like the tears just flow. I know what's happening. But when I try to cry on my own, I feel an intense pain in my chest, an intensity. And it's because I don't know how to freely let the tears fall out of my eyes without resistance because I'm used to resisting my tears. It's something I learned at a very young age. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, and that's why they wanted me to share that with the Two of Wands. They're wanting you to strategize here, set some new plans in place. Like they really want you to explore adventure in a new way. Whatever you're doing that feels like adventure, it's really chaos, and they want you to switch to new things. And they're telling me there's something that you've done recently that just give it to me. It is pouring outside. I've got to hear this storm. Hold on. Ooh, wait. Ooh. Oh, hold on, guys. I got to hear this rain. Hold on. Let me pause this video. Okay, sorry. I had to open the window. It's absolutely pouring outside. And I love, look, Five of Cups. I split right to the Five of Cups and the Two of, so it's like their plans are not happening as quickly because there's some healing that needs to happen. And with all of this rain pouring, it's like tears from the universe. When you do that, it's like then your body's going to start to feel lighter inside. But you have to allow yourself the time to do it. Ooh. There's an opportunity ready to come your way, but you know what I've got here with these two cards? This card is trust your gut unless it's telling you to text them. And then we got the Ace of Wands. This card could be talking about sexual relations. And then this talks about trust your gut, don't text them. This is kind of what I'm getting here. Be careful because I did say something about somebody getting pregnant. If you're not planning on it, be careful if you text somebody that you are wanting to get back with or missing. Just be careful. Be careful. They want you to plan some adventures. If they want me to make a drawing of this one, I'll show this one after I do my drawing. Something about going to like amusement parks, water slides, lazy rivers, Ten of Pentacles. It's gonna help. It's gonna help. It's like that. It's like that energy you need to be in, like doing things like that with family, rebuilding relationships, repairing relationships within the home. To make it. It's like if you can work on relationships in the home to make them feel more loving, then you're in an environment that feels more loving, which helps everyone manifest more. There is some unexpected travel coming. And it's unexpected, so like from a Queen of Cups, somebody very psychic, intuitive. They told me the way she's holding this cup, it's like it's an offer. It's an offering. All right. So these two cards came out. You got the Three of Swords and the Fool that fell out on the Two of Wands, and don't confuse chaos with adventure. You are someone or a group of people who you're doing things differently than the masses. Sorry. You're doing things differently than the masses. Which means that you've kind of had to do something incognito. You've had to, it's like you're working on something privately, but in a public way somehow. And the plans, it's like whatever it is, it's like this is your baby. It is your job to figure out how to shape and mold something into place. And with this, don't confuse chaos with adventure card. They're wanting you to plan adventure. They're wanting you to figure out ways to feel adventurous, to pull you away from the chaos. Now, here's where I got to go back to. You're so used to feeling the chaos that adventure feels boring to you. That's what I'm getting. You're used to the chaos, so adventure feels boring. But they're saying whatever it is that they've asked you to start, whatever adventure they ask you to kind of step into with this Fool card, they're saying give it just a little more time, and you will find that you will love this adventure. It's just getting it started and getting it moving in a good way is what is needed, and you have not allowed yourself the time to do that. If you do not take the time to plan these adventures and start with this Fool card here, you're going to end up feeling very hurt by this missed opportunity. There's an opportunity that wants to come in that cannot come in until some type of plan is made to where you have figured out what is adventure and what is chaos. Because there's partnership that wants to come in here in some way, and it is not their responsibility to teach you what adventure is and teach you what chaos is. It is your responsibility to figure that out for yourself, because you are one person. You have different perspectives, and it's like you're supposed to do this. Don't miss out on an opportunity, have a missed opportunity because you don't want to. Yeah, look, there's the Two of Cups. There's the partnership. Because you don't want to figure out new ways to feel adventure. You want this Four of Wands. There's that new home. There's the celebration. There's the completion. It's asking you to be adventurous. It's not asking you to go confront some demon right now. It's like the demon it's asking you to confront is adventure. You're so used to feeling pain that adventure feels scary. Adventure feels constricting. And you know why? It's because there's so much freedom in it. You don't, it's like so much freedom that you don't know which way to go, which way to choose. And it's like you are somebody that would prefer a little more structure. So if that's the case, ask your spirit team to step in and provide structure for you with these adventures, and allow the universe to help you follow the impulses, see what pans out, and go from there. I love you, collective. See you in the next one. Peace and love.